I'd probably get it right here, but I don't know for
Like
sure.
it's going like this way
Yeah.
or going this way?
No, like right, like at the bottom of my.
Yeah.
I have a picture of it. Like I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Next tattoo.
Mhm. Should I get a tattoo someday?
Yeah, you should.
I
If
think
you
I
want
should too.
one.
I think I should too. I don't know what.
Hmm. Madison Beer wrote my first tattoo.
Probably a quote.
Yeah, that's cool.
You said, yeah, the Madison Beer tattoo.
Yeah, when I was like, I don't remember if I was 17 or 18, but it was before my 18th birthday. I know that. So I guess I wasn't 18, but I was about to be. But I asked her to write this out when I met her, and she
Yeah.
did, and it was cute. And then I
So
got it
cool.
on my 18th birthday. My grandma took me
What's it say?
as she pleases because it was her
Swag.
first like EP. But I love it's me as she pleases.
Mm-hmm.
Do as you want.
Oh, 100% do as you want. That's sick. That's a
People are like, I feel like people always think it's inappropriate at first. But like, why is you, why can't I it would just? It's always like men when at work they're like, "What do your tattoos say?" And I'm like,
yeah,
I don't even want to tell them.
yeah. Cause it's like
Yeah,
a long story.
and they're like, "What does that mean?"
No,
Don't worry about it.
I'm an idiot. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Sorry.
Well, sometimes I'll tell, but obviously they usually don't even know who Madison Beer is or don't get it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you see Cass wearing the T-shirt up there.
Is he up there in it?
Yeah, you should.
Oh, I see him up there.
Brooks Cat has to wear a T-shirt too when he's bad, and it quiets him. And it works on Casper, but I didn't know Brooke did that till the other day. We've been doing this for months. Look at
Mm-hmm.
him just low.
Oh my god. Shorty's going crazy back
Anyway,
there.
I don't know. It's crazy how we both decided to try and put on a little outfit on him to shut him up, and it worked.
And it actually worked. It works perfectly. He does it every single time. Makes him like introverted. Which is like, but in a good way. Like it just like calms him. It's not like messed up where he's like in pain or something, you know?
He's
He's just
literally
chilling.
fine.
He's just
He's
literally
cute.
swagged out.
He's
He's like
cozy.
he's like the little
It's like a
Walmart.
big hug.
He's like that Walmart monkey. Do you remember that from like 2014 or whatever? That like little monkey that walked into Walmart wearing a jacket.
No.
I'll put it in.
Look at him.
I'll put it in the TikTok that I'll post for this. But yeah, look at him up there. Where is it? This way? Casper. Do you remember what did girls do at recess? Like in elementary school?
Didn't we do the same thing you guys did?
I don't know. I don't think y'all did.
As far as maybe we went off and like did our own like thing and talked, but I think
Like
maybe we
gossip.
talked more. But I don't.
Y'all were
I
definitely
thought I
gossiping.
remember doing almost the same, playing on the playground, swings. I don't know. I don't remember doing anything specifically different. I went to a
And
lot of different elementary schools though, so
yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
true. We maybe it was just my friend group. If you know, like, if you're one of them, shout out y'all. We used to grab all of our arms and create like a big snake, basically, and then we would run around the field with our arms like all locked together and whip and try to literally throw other people's like off of the snake
Were you
basically.
trying to break each other's arms and
And
legs?
low-key, that might be like where my rotator cuff issues always stem
Oh
from.
my gosh. Yeah, because
Low-key.
you were like basically all pulling each other's arms right out the
Yeah,
socket. Why'd you do that?
I don't know. It was fun though. It was a sick game. It was like
Sick
a
game.
Squid Game,
Don't say that.
basically.
It's not a sick game.
Don't do that. Don't do that, anyone. It's bad. Because I'm walking proof. My rotator cuff is like messed up
Like,
forever.
messed up.
Like actually messed up. So don't do that, y'all. But if you want to get a rotator cuff messed up for like the rest of your life,
Have you ever broken an arm, leg,
have I ever broken a bone?
and a bone?
No, I haven't, technically.
Ooh.
Actually, Does a nose count? Does a
Yeah, it's a
nose?
bone,
Is
right?
it?
I would say.
Yeah, a nose is a bone. Yeah, it is because your nose is a bone, like
You
up
broke your
here,
nose?
and then it's like cartilage over there. And yeah, I did. I broke it on a door frame,
Oh yeah.
ran right into it, bonk, and then it was bleeding really bad. And then it was like 3 in the morning, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, "Wow, this fucking sucks." And then my face was all bruised, and
Oh,
I was in a call with Moses at the time. We were playing Xbox because we were playing like zombies or something at 3
oh my
a.m.
god.
And
I
I
don't like that.
remember having to go back on the call because my mic was on the entire time, and it picked up everything because I
That's
broke my nose.
embarrassing. Were you like screaming?
I but silent screaming because everyone was asleep.
Ooh.
So yeah, it
Ouch.
sucked. So that was fun. And then I had I had another crazy story,
Hmm.
but I think we'll save that for another time. My
Okay.
other really bad injury in my life.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah,
long
I think
one.
we'll save that one for another story time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little too graphic.
They even tell it on Into the Bloom as a full episode.
That could be an entire episode, honestly. That's how crazy of an injury it was. What about you? Have you ever broken a bone?
Mm-hmm. I broke like a bone like near my elbow, falling out of a outdoor pool.
Was it your weenus?
I don't think so. No. I had a pink cast though, and I had to go to Disneyland with a pink cast. It's kind of sad.
But then Mickey signed it and stuff, right?
Um, I think so. Yeah. I did. I did it. I asked them to sign that and my little book, a little signature book.
A little bike?
The book, the
Oh,
little signature books that
I
you
thought you
get,
were rolling
autograph
around on a
books.
bike.
You never seen those?
No, and
To have all the
I
characters.
went to both Disneyland and Disney World, and I haven't seen those.
I guess not everybody does it, but like I think my family that was like one of the like few things they chose to always do. I guess it's cool.
Yeah.
It's fun, but I don't even have any of them. Some person in a costume wrote "Making Arm" fucking book for me. Thanks. No, it was cute. It was fun. It's like you feel like you're at like a meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Have you ever been to like a SeaWorld?
No. Fuck SeaWorld. I mean, no SeaWorld.
Yeah,
They're bad to the animals.
they are
I
bad to
don't
the
like it.
animals. I've been there once though.
Doesn't sound that fun to me, honestly. It sounds stinking, you
It was
know.
pretty stinky, and I got it firsthand. I was sitting in the splash zone for the orca show,
Ooh.
and them boys get wavy, let me tell you.
No thanks.
And they were going crazy
Oh my goodness, look at them.
about as them. Hey, they're gonna say we're bad cat owners.
What are we supposed to do? You don't get in the middle. Look at the shirt, like halfway down. He's like,
He's trying to
he's
help
got it
him.
off the shoulder.
That's
Like,
what he's trying to do. He's just trying to help him.
oh my
But it's
goodness.
okay.
I also broke my toe.
Yeah, you
It
like
almost like
you chopped
actually
that thing in
chopped in
half.
half.
Yeah.
Don't say it like that. Yeah, I was just silly goose rocking around on the bar stool like a Hooters.
And then bang.
And bang, I was on the ground. My toe was on the ground. Just kidding. It was actually like
It's so
it was
gross.
really gross.
So your
I had
toe
to
was
get
hanging off of there?
Yes, it was horrible. It
Oh.
was just like the worst,
No,
one of the
thank
worst. It
you.
was almost worse than my arm because I don't. Anyways, it got glued back on and it's
Oh, I
forever a
got
little.
glued back on. A little
Right.
piggyback to the market.
Yeah, right. No stitches. They had to glue that bitch right back on, and it still looks a little funky to this day. And the nail, is like a little thicker than all the other ones.
The nail is thicker?
Just like a teeny bit, maybe to
You need
like
a
prep that.
chainsaw to
It's
cut
like
that thing?
it's like my body knows to protect that toe.
Just for that toe?
No, it's like fine. It's not like that serious. It's not gross or anything. It's just like oddly like twice as thick.
It's scientifically engineered.
So actually, they just poked each other's eye out.
You
So
got GMO toes.
they're both like squinting. So
Oh. Well, at least they'll both be quiet now.
anyway, I
It's
broke an
like in
arm and a
Step
toe.
Brothers,
And
or not
both
Step
time
Brothers,
I
wherever it is.
step.
Sorry,
Oh,
where they go bonk.
I broke my toe and my like elbow around there somewhere, and it was both from me falling
Ow.
off of things that I shouldn't fall off a stool and a pool ladder onto like stepping stones. Ouch.
Uh,
Why did we have stepping stones next to the pool and not just like some grass?
yeah,
We don't have to be all
what?
fancy. It's an inflatable blue pool. Let's be for real
Yeah,
here.
that's crazy.
Anyway, I'm thankful we had a pool. We also had my first house when I was like, so I was like 3 probably.
Yeah,
We had bouncy houses in the basement.
that's sick. It's like a Roman Atwood house.
I don't know what that was about, but yeah, we always had like a bouncy house in the
That's
basement.
nuts.
And my uncle Ben would always go in there. He was like 17, 16, maybe 18 at the time. And he would always go in there with me as like a little baby, a little toddler, and
Yeah.
he'd jump and he'd pop them, and they would just have to keep buying new ones. I went through like 3 or 4. I don't know. I was
Oh
a little
my
kid.
God.
But
Were they like full blown?
yes, I have a core
Wow.
memory. My dad built that house and it had a really big basement.
His current one does.
No, but the first one too, and so he could fit a whole bouncy house in there, and they did.
That's awesome.
I don't know why. Honestly, that's really
Put a
random.
water park in there.
This is one of like the good memories.
Yeah, the good memories.
No, that's cool.
Well, yeah, I didn't have that.
I'm not saying that was my whole life now. That was just a weird beginning.
That was just a weird, cool beginning, and then
yeah.
we'll get into the rest of it at some point, probably. But
Mm.
and how it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, mine wasn't like that. I didn't really have. I had woods across my street. That was cool. I lived in the same house pretty much all my life. But I had woods across the street. That was fun.
Did you go in there?
Yeah, I used to go in there all the time. We used to call it Bloom Area. Me and my brother.
Area.
Yeah, we used to with all of his high school buddies and middle school buddies and stuff. That would be like the colony. We would call the woods.
Was it like Bridge to Terabithia?
Huh?
Was it like Bridge to Terabithia?
What is that?
The movie?
Wizards of Waverly Place?
No, it was a movie when I was a kid. It was such a good movie. Sad, but,
I've never seen that.
It was like where they went in the woods and they built their own like. How do I explain? It was basically like they went to Narnia, but it was their own little world. Cool.
Yeah, basically. It was almost like that. We're gonna.
You didn't even watch it.
I know, but like just from hearing it, it kind of sounds like it was like that. Bro, what are you doing? He's twerking on camera right now. He busting down and staring at Shorty while he does it.
I'm dead.
That's crazy. There used to be a log that was falling across the creek in the woods.
That's literally like the movie I'm talking about, but go ahead.
And we used to have to walk across it to get to the other side of the thing. And that used to scare me so bad because I had terrible balance. And I still do.
Glad you.
That's why I'm like low key scared if I ever get pulled over.
Right? I would get scared of doing like getting pulled over and they think I'm drunk because I wouldn't be drunk. I don't drunk drive.
Yeah, I don't even.
If they ask me to do my ABCs backwards, I'm going to jail.
Oh, same. I don't even.
Who
I
knows
can't
how to do that sober?
Psychopaths, literal psychopaths. Either that
I'd be like,
or
ask me a different question.
Einstein.
Anything else?
I would be like, let me solve the fucking. Let me say the first 4 letters of pi.
Literally, just don't ask me.
3.164.
Backwards. It's rude, and it's
I don't
just
think
set
that
up
was
to
even
fail.
right.
They want to take you to jail.
Yeah, they wanted to take you to jail.
Catch the drunk drivers, but like, can we come up with a test that like sober people can pass too?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Try it right now.
ZYXW.
I was gonna do it too, but then like I can't do that because then you just said it, you know. I'm like cheating then.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk about the alphabet anymore.
ZYXWTYUV.
Nope.
Z's. I already said that. I don't know. I have no idea how to say that. I barely even know how to say it normally.
Well, you should get that one down first.
I should get that one down.
You have any
I definitely should.
questions?
Questions?
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you have any questions?
I literally asked you earlier if you had questions. You say, yep.
I did say that. I did.
I was
Am
doing my makeup for like forever because I just sit there half the time and watch the video and go on my phone.
mm-hmm.
And I don't do my makeup.
What do you watch when you do your makeup?
Podcasts preferably. I like Emma Chamberlain's podcast if I'm like in an inspired mood or
Shout
a
out.
chill mood, I guess. Or I would like Not Love Line, Trisha and Tana's, and
Is that
Cancelled.
is that like a is not Love Line? Is that like you have to pay for it? Is it like a
No,
Patreon or no?
they have a free one, but I pay for their Patreon too.
Yeah.
That's where they talk about the good stuff.
Yeah, that spicy stuff.
And they make it pretty like it's like good. It's a good content. They
Yeah.
make it all super spicy because they can't get clipped then if it's all like
Yeah.
talking about that.
Yeah.
So where are they gonna post it?
Yeah.
Not TikTok.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. So I like those. They're real.
Well, that's fun.
Sometimes I watch Trisha's, but mainly
Yeah.
Emma's or
Mm-hmm. Well, that's cool.
you know. I
What's
love Brooke.
Brooke?
Cancelled?
Oh yeah, Canceled. I even like Canceled when you watch it with like if you watch it.
Name 5 songs.
Oh my God, what is he playing with? He's
The
playing with a
cow.
cow. He never plays with a cow.
He just wants you to be happy.
Oh my God, he's
What did he do? Throw it up in the
I
air.
really hope that
Did he throw it up in the air?
yeah. And he was like,
He does that with all the other ones.
"Oh my God. Yeah. Mess the cow up." I think it's all picking it up on camera now. He's going crazy on that thing. Pause.
I hope it's his new favorite.
I do too. That's crazy. I've never seen him play with that before.
He just whipped that thing. Like
Yeah.
I almost couldn't see it.
I feel like
It
I'm
was
about to
like
get a
John
cow
Cena.
thrown at my face.
I know it's gonna bonk one of us in the head.
Yeah. Oh, he's kicking it. Well, that's
Okay,
cool.
questions.
Yeah, questions. What type of music you listening to right now?
Oh. Mm.
Cause he is throwing this cow like a mug. Like a mug. Oh my God. This is insane. He's such a happy boy right now.
Right now, specifically, I've been listening to Cinderella and Congratulations,
Heck yeah. Banners.
which I always am, but I go through like every few months.
Yeah.
They come right back, and then I'm like obsessed with them again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's right now.
That's so awesome. Those are two amazing
But I have
songs.
a lot, so but those today come to mind. So I like
Two
them.
bangers.
Right?
Absolute bangers.
The Congratulations, I think, is my all-time favorite, but I love Cinderella too.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I really want that tattoo.
Yeah.
I love the album.
And plus it has a connection with us, which is cool.
It's cute.
It's super cute.
Mm.
Super cute. Well, I've been listening to what you don't like. This one song. I've been listening to Miami by Morgan Wallen,
I feel like you literally just listened to it because I don't like it.
like
It was
religiously.
literally the one song.
No, I
said.
actually really do like that song.
It's not bad, but I'm not playing that.
I think if he put it out on a single, I think it would do very well on radio.
No.
But that's probably a hot take because a lot of people don't like that song. Which means it probably wouldn't do well on radio, Max, you idiot.
Did you see
Lit.
Taylor Swift bought her music?
Yeah, it's sick. I'm
Oh,
even happy for her.
I was literally smiling so big when I saw that. I couldn't. I was so late. I was like 6 hours late to the announcement. I couldn't believe it. I was at work that morning. I'm so happy for her.
Mm-hmm. When did that
She's
happen? On
everything.
Thursday?
I don't know, when did it
A couple
happen?
days ago?
Yeah,
Sunday?
$360 million.
That's a
And she made
lot.
all that money on the tour that she went on to like basically show off all those albums that she was re-recording. So
Yeah.
it's like full circle. It's even cooler because if you think about it, she's this is like a big investment because everyone stopped listening to the old version. So
Mm-hmm.
Scooter brought or he lost all that money when
Yeah.
people stopped listening and they started going to Taylor's version. But now Taylor bought all those back, so now everyone's going to start listening to him again. They already have. They're going
Yeah.
crazy. And
That's so crazy.
um
And now
so
she'll
now
just
she's
get
just gonna make
both.
all of it.
Yeah.
As she should have from the start. It's her
That's
music. She wrote it, she
insane,
sings it,
dog.
like I don't
You would
know.
think her music would low-key be worth more than 360.
Yeah, but also Justin Bieber's was only it was 200 million he sold his for, which kind of made me sad because he's not even like 30 and he sold his whole catalog for 200 million. You're Justin Bieber.
What does that even mean?
If I had 200 million, I would
Like,
have bought it.
I don't understand what that. So
I
if
think the
you
people get the
sell your,
access to it, the rights to it, and they get like the like proceeds from it, right? I could be wrong, but I think
that
that's how it
sounds like
works.
it's probably right. So like they could choose like if it's in a movie or
Yeah,
not.
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah, but I'm happy for her. She deserves it finally.
Yeah, she
I wasn't
100%
expecting
deserves it.
that, but good.
And you were OG fan
Mhm. I
from
was.
literally.
I'm still hoping we get the debut TV or the vault tracks at least.
Mhm.
Please, I want it. That was my favorite. That was my like first CD as a kid. At least that my dad got me, and I would scream it in his truck driving around Las Vegas because he lived there. I remember Picture to Burn was my favorite. I screamed it like I meant it, like I knew a thing. But I knew she was it. So it's gonna be 91 tomorrow.
It's gonna be 91 tomorrow. Holy balls, dude. That sucks.
Right.
And the pool still isn't open.
When I lived in Arizona,
And the
that
pool
was
still isn't open.
the pool still isn't open. I'm about to go put a hose in there myself.
Swear to God.
I don't care.
I don't care either. I'll do it.
I need a dip in the pool.
I need a dip in the pool too. When you lived in Arizona, what were you saying?
Hmm?
You said when I lived in Arizona.
I was just saying it was always like that hot, but it wasn't as bad because it was like a dry heat.
Yeah, it's a
not
dry
humid
heat. I love that type of heat.
But it was
I
bad
thrive in
because
that.
getting in your car literally burned your freaking ass and
Yeah.
hands on the
And when
wheel.
you grab the seatbelt, I gotta be careful with the motions that I just did. But when you grab the seatbelt and then you buckle it and then you accidentally touch the little silver part.
Ooh, oh my god, yeah. That happens here in the summer. But
Yeah, that hurts. That's like the worst feeling ever. Swear to God. Not really, but like that sucks.
yeah.
That is a terrible feeling. So, but I'm cool with 91 though. I'm happy it's gonna be like warm.
Maybe if I could go in the pool.
Yeah, maybe if there was a fucking pool.
Mm.
We can go to the beach.
No, I don't like the beach. It grosses me out.
I agree.
I
But
like the ocean beach, but I don't like lakes. I don't know. I feel like they're gross here. People just treat them like junk, and where does it all go?
yeah.
I don't know.
And they're probably like actually really bad for you.
I think they are. People get like stuff, like diseases and stuff. I
Uh-huh.
swear, parasites.
Parasites and like
I don't want to talk about that, but yeah.
yeah, true. That's pretty gross.
Um,
That's actually really gross. I don't want to talk about that either. I saw a TikTok today about where it was a dude in his house and there was like a bunch of termites flying around. I don't know if you saw that.
yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, what the fuck? No, thank you.
Right? I don't. I would just burn the house down.
I
I
would burn the
think.
house down too. I would blow it up actually. I would call Bezos to send in a rocket and blow my house up,
Oh my
and
god.
he could film the entire thing and put it up on Amazon Prime Video. Which, can you tell me, this never made sense to me. These two things. Well, it does make sense because they're greedy little fucks. But why, if I pay for Amazon Prime, why don't I get Prime Video?
You do.
What?
I
Madison.
swear you literally do. I had when I had it, I had Prime Video.
Holy fuck. Okay. Well,
Have you even looked? I might be wrong. Maybe they changed it,
that's
but I swear at
crazy.
least you did.
I hope
I think
I'm
you do.
well, that
It seems like a
sucks.
part of it, unless they changed it, which I wouldn't be surprised because they are greedy, but it was.
Yo, if I'm wrong, Amazon, refund me.
I don't think every movie is on there. You have to pay for some,
Yeah.
honestly. Maybe that's why I think, but yeah.
But then also, I know this is not a thing, but if I pay for a YouTube TV, you should automatically get YouTube Premium. I don't know why that isn't a thing, and I feel like we should all revolt until that's a thing.
There's a lot of things we should revoke.
True. Make a McChicken like $2 again,
It should be $1.
or
It
a
used to be
dollar.
when I was a kid. I
A
think.
dollar is kind of sketchy
I
though.
think it was $1, wasn't it? I swear it was on a dollar menu.
It was on the dollar menu.
Me and Tiffany would go there with literally $2 and get a drink and a McChicken. And they would cover the change because we literally wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
But it was $2.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so crazy. Different times. Now
Right?
it's like buy one on the app. On the app, you can buy a double cheeseburger and a McChicken. If you buy one, you get the other one for $1. So it ends up being like $4,
Nah.
which is still like double than what it should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out White Castle. All those mini little sliders.
I don't know if they're very cheap. I haven't been there in a while.
I don't know
They
their
were good though.
prices, but
Mhm.
they're probably they shouldn't be expensive because dog, that
Mhm.
skunk meat and like possum ass that I'm eating. Mmm. What does commitment mean to you in our relationship?
Commitment.
Yeah.
That we're committed to each other.
Well, yeah, but like,
Like that we like how do you put this into words? We choose each other and like put each other basically first next to it, like ourselves.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. Committed is like putting love into each other.
Yeah.
Also ourselves, but like also the person that you're with, right? Committed. You're not like cheating or anything.
Yeah.
Like you're
Yeah.
honest and you're like true and you communicate.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I would say it's almost like putting your needs basically equal or almost 0.5% in front of mine.
In front of yours.
Yeah,
Well, you don't have to do that.
I know, but like I would say that's what it would
Yeah, that
mean
is
to me.
committed.
That's
Yeah.
how commitment is.
Well, I love you.
I love you. And like if you're not like that, if you like I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I was gonna say like
I
if you're
think that
not
I
like
agree
that,
with, yeah,
like
I agree, but I also
yeah.
think love yourself too at the same
Oh
time,
yeah,
just
yeah,
as
yeah, yeah.
much. Because if you
Yeah.
don't, then those problems just come out and show in your relationship.
Yeah.
So it's important to have equal love.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put more love into your person either, because if you do too much into that person, forget about yourself, and then you forget who you are, and then you might resent the person or whatever it is. So
Yeah.
it's like an equal, like we are equals in the relationship. One's above the other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
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 But
And it's
that was the
awesome.
cute answer.
Well,
Points
thanks.
5.
Brownie points. um, what makes you feel the most secure in our relationship?
I don't know. I can trust you, I guess. You've never broken my trust in any way at all. So I
Yeah.
feel like very secure because I have nothing that I've ever had to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel safe, secure. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Hmm.
Well, that's awesome.
What about you?
What was the question? What makes you feel the most secure in our relationship? Oh yeah, that like you haven't broken my trust in any way
Hmm.
ever,
Exactly.
which is swag.
Yeah. Why would I do that if I chose you? I
Exactly.
committed to you.
Exactly. Um, how do you show your love and affection?
Mm, I think I like. I don't know. Lots of ways. I think I mainly like to like do things. I'm like what's it called? Not word like the different like love types like
Yeah.
words
Yeah,
like
yeah,
physical
yeah, yeah.
touch, words of affirmation,
I'm gonna look it up really fast.
gift giving, and then what's the other one? Like doing things for people. What's that one?
Um,
Acts of service.
tasks.
I think I'm acts. I think the what was the question?
Um, how do you show love or something like that?
Yeah. Okay.
It's acts of service, quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch, and receiving gifts.
I think I do all of them, but I think the most that I do unconsciously just all the time is acts of service because I
Mm-hmm.
just like to do things for people. It makes me feel good that they feel good. I don't know. I don't know. It feels good to help
Yeah.
or whatever it be. Acts of service.
What do you think mine is?
Your what? Love language or the like question?
Love language to you.
What are all the ones again?
Acts of service, receiving gifts, physical touch, words of affirmation, quality time.
Probably the same as mine. I think we just willingly like always do like little things, even if it's not super noticeable, and just
Mm-hmm.
make each other's lives a little bit easier.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think it would be?
I'd say that.
Yeah,
Or
like
words
when
of
you,
affirmation.
an example, like when I was at work a couple weeks ago, and my phone said it had water in the port, and I was opening and I texted, "I need rice," but that's all I said, just like as a joke, because my phone was wet. And then I'm I forget to check my phone, and you show up with a bag of rice.
Yeah.
That to me, that was like an act of service that showed you love me. And it's because I didn't even
Yeah.
ask. I didn't know you were coming, and you
I
did it.
pulled up in a little
Yeah,
bag.
even though it was like a 20-minute drive out of your way before work, you still,
Yup.
I appreciated it. So, yeah.
I would do anything for you.
Right.
Um, if y'all have made it this far, I appreciate y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Obviously, I think if you did, you made it this far. So, swag, appreciate all y'all. Shorty appreciates you. Shorty, do you have any final words?
Oh, he's
Y'all
nervous.
might have heard his sniffs, but if the camera, if the mic is that good. Madison, do you have any final words?
Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out, everyone. Have a jolly
Bye.
day.
See you
Spread
later,
love
alligator.
and look to the cosmos.